Winchester gets a short gain.
It's a chilly night tonight, but it's not like
if you hear the chattering, it's just me.
It's your chattering teeth. Yeah, she's next to the door, which is open. So it is a pretty chilly night tonight, but a typical October-type football.
Deep pass from Winchester. Another long one.
And he overthrows his receiver. So, like we said, I think they only have around 600 yards passing. So, a few times I think Houston's had that in a couple games. So, not total 600 yards passing, but a couple games combined. So that's not really what they typically do. They're a running team. They really rely on Campbell. So big play here, 3rd and 13. And he is going to look to pass.
Okay. Well, that was an interesting play.
Yeah, I don't think that's who he was throwing it to.
Not intended for, I don't think.
So,
but it worked out.
Yes.
In the long run.
Sometimes you got to be lucky.
Yeah.
And so
this might have been one of those times.
Sometimes you create your own luck. So great job there by them. And that's a big 3rd down conversion right there for the Falcons. And a screen bubble pass there.
Yeah, Campbell is very explosive.
Yep. I think they're trying to get it to him out in the open there. So they snap it to him sometimes. They hand it off to him sometimes. And then you can see they try to just throw little passes to try to get him open. But they do get called for holding on the play. And so that's going to push him back. Like I said, Justin Swan running our camera tonight. While they're moving, we have cross-country semi-state tomorrow at Wville. We have 3 runners in that, Nick Edwards, Daniel Campbell, and Ashton Willis.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck to them. They've had a great season, and I think Ashton last week had a personal PR.
Awesome.
To get to
congratulations, Ashton.
Yep. So 1st and long. And they're going to run off the right side. Gain of about 5. So defense has played pretty solid.
Yeah, I agree.
So far. And here it is, another 2nd down and long. The Royals can put them in these situations where they're passing. Oh, got a tackle. So he breaks away.
Freezing with the on-scene tackle.
Yep. So it's now 3rd and 8, so it's a lot more manageable situation right now, but the Royals can put them in situations where they have to pass. That's not really what they want to do.
Exactly.
So we've got them in some situations that are beneficial for us. So big play here. They converted a 3rd and long just a little bit ago. He is going to throw, and it's incomplete. So 4th down. They may go for it here.
6:33 on the clock while it's in my view.
Yeah. So Winchester's huddling up here. Breaks the huddle. It's going to be 4th down and about 7. And major shift, and they're going to call a timeout. So we're going to hit another one of those commercials. Just a moment, as soon as I get it set up.
On behalf of the Indianapolis Colts, good luck to all teams in the quest for an IHSAA state championship.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play. Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
All right. So the timeout's almost over. And it's a huge play here, 4th down and about 7. I definitely would know where Campbell's at. Is he going to get the... And they looked to him, but he was covered. And now he's going to run with it. And he's not going to get the first down, I don't believe. Well, wait a minute. I'm not sure where he marked it. It's close. So we're not sure if it's first down Royals or first down Falcons. It's going to be a timeout, official timeout.
They're going to measure?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be a measurement, or at least they're going to think about it. So the sticks are all the way on the other side of the field. The officials are discussing it. It looks like they're discussing it with Coach Jones there on the sideline.
They're going to call over the...
They're going to call for the chains. So this is going to be a big play here. It's going to be first down either Falcons, first down Royals, and it looks like it's going to be close. So again, I apologize if you're chatting. We don't have it up all the time like we do typically.
Royals get the first down.
So it's short. Royals celebrate. And so that's a huge break for the Royals taking over. I'm going to check some things. Oops. See what our numbers are like when I transition to offense. So 53 on YouTube, 22 on Facebook. You might want to share it. So if you know people want to see it, share it on Facebook. Retweet it on Twitter. Let people know it's out there. And so Swan's going to run with it. And he's going to pick up about 3. So it's third down. In that spot.
31.
Actually, I think
Fox.
Yeah. So it'd be nice if we get a little drive. This is the other end of this infield on the left, the field we can see good. So
good field position for both of us.
Let's get it going down there. So big down, third down and short.
It's like Johnson coming around. He's going to cut right through the opening. 2 flags. Flags coming out.
So there's 2 flags thrown there, most likely going to be holding. So 2 officials saw the same play there. So and it seems like where they threw it wasn't anywhere near where Jacob was.
Yeah.
So not sure how much it aided in the play, but Jacob was going to get that first down easily.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So 10 yards. So he was at the first down marker whenever. So it's going to be a 1st and 10. Or not 1st and 10, sorry.
No.
3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Swan is going to look to pass. He does get pressure immediately right up the middle. And he just throws it away. So he's, I mean, they're getting pressure immediately. Like, Houston didn't get a chance to set his feet at all, excuse me. And oh, there's a penalty back there. I did not see that flag. There is a penalty way back. And that's going to push him back even farther.
So Royals have a ways to go.
Wow, it's a big penalty. I did not see what was called. Oh, they called intentional grounding. So yeah, that was a. So I'm not exactly
20-yard
sure.
Penalty on the Royals.
Yeah, that turned out to be a 20. I don't know if it's is it a spot penalty? So it is a 20-yard penalty there, and the Royals are going to punt it away from their own end zone, and Houston kicks it, but it goes out of bounds, and that's going to give the Falcons great field position. They're going to be.
So I'm not sure.
They're going to have it at the 29-yard line or so. So that's great field position for the Falcons and a tough break for the Royals. So penalties, I would say, has been the story of the game so far for both teams. Both teams have done a lot offensively when there hasn't been a penalty called, and are usually stopping themselves. And Campbell's going to run, and they did a nice job at bottling him up there.
Settigren and Schultz.
Settigren and Schultz.
Along with Rainbolt.
So Chase has had a really good season. We talked about Caden having a really good season as well on defense. So can you see the clock?
4 minutes.
4 minutes until half.
So Campbell's running the ball up the middle.
Yep.
Gets stopped.
So they've done a nice job of like keeping him under control. I was really concerned about him in the open space.
Yeah. They've got them on their radar now.
Yep. I think if he catches the ball or gets the ball out in the open, he's going to be a hard player to tackle. So being able to keep him bottled up a little bit would be helpful. So it's going to be 3rd and about 6. Campbell's going to come across. It's kind of a decoy, it looks like. And they just make a nice throw and catch, and it's going to be a first down about the 14-yard line. Jocelyn is entirely blocked from.
Yeah.
She has no idea. Like, there's a wall right in front of her.
I wish I could see what is going on. Calling out some plays, but.
So. And it's going to be 1st and 10. And they're going to run it all the way down to about the 5 or 4 yard line. So, again, it's going to be a 2nd down and 1. And we have an official timeout for something. Just talking to the Winchester coaches. So, all right, we're back. It's scary when I say those words, isn't it?
I know. I looked over real fast.
Oh, no.
I thought, all right, we lose it again.
So they're going to run right up the middle, and he's going to power in for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Falcons.
So Cole Campbell with the score. It's going to tie the game up at 6.
Curious as to whether they'll try for the 2-point conversion or not.
Right. I'm not. I guess we do have the stats, but I actually printed all the stats today. I don't. They have. If they have any kicking stats or not. So I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Special teams. I'm not sure. Looks like they go for 2 here. And they're going to run right up the middle and waiting for the officials. And it's not going to be, the conversion's going to be no good. So it's interesting. On their field, their goal line is a different color, so it's really hard to see compared to the other lines. So the most important line's the hardest to see.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that.
So it's kind of hard to tell. So there with Winchester, they had a couple of huge third down conversions where it was 3rd and long, and they were able to convert it, and that's what allowed them to go down and score and tie this game at 6.
Ball's in the air. It's going to be returned by, I'm not sure.
I can't see. So we're going to be about the 36-yard line or so. And 2 minutes, I think. About 2 minutes until the half. So I think one thing we got to get solved immediately is the pressure on Houston. Houston hasn't had a lot of time to pass. A lot of time he's been running. And that's not allowed his receivers to really get open. The short pass there to Cole, though.
Still on the run. First down and more.
Yeah, about 16, 17 yards probably. So good little first down play. Get the Royals moving here, trying to get a bucket. About went to basketball
season yet.
About to get a score here before halftime. Johnson up the middle, gain about 3.
Short gain by Johnson.
And the Royals running at a pretty quick pace here. And Cole's going to make a move, make a couple guys miss, and pick up about 2. And Royals call timeout. So we do have some things. This is sectional 38. So here's the sectional bracket and the games tonight. Indianapolis Howe is at Shenandoah. Cecina is at Centerville. Heritage Christian at Northeastern. And then this game here, Eastern Hancock at Winchester. If Eastern Hancock wins tonight, they would be at home next week, no matter if Heritage Christian or Northeastern win. If Winchester wins tonight, they would be home against Northeastern, but would be away against Heritage Christian. So that's how the bracket shakes out. We'll look and see how those teams are doing, have done this season. This is their records. So you can see 8-1, Heritage Christian, one of the top teams in this sectional. And we're back to live action. All right, apologize. We are back. We lost the stream, so looks like it's going to be one of those nights. So we did throw an incomplete pass to the end zone.
Swan is going to look for Rainbolt. Pass is complete, but I don't think they got the first down.
Yeah, I think it's going to be short by about a yard. So the play that you missed was a deep throw to the end zone, and it was well defended by Winchester. It was a 50-50 ball that they knocked away. Went down. Is it fourth down? So it's 4th and 1 with
46.2 seconds.
46.2 seconds remaining here till halftime. So if we lose the stream, just stick around. Maybe have to refresh. I'm not sure what you have to do on your end. But hopefully we don't drop it too many times. Yeah, we dropped quite a few viewers there. So I apologize. I think it's going to be one of those nights where it drops. Oh, they're going to measure here, but I think we were short.
Yeah, I thought we were short.
So, but maybe it'll give Coach Gallion a vantage point to see what he wants to run and a little bit more time to see what kind of play he wants to run.
And it was short.
It was short. So it's going to be 4th down. There was no doubt in my mind when they were going for it anyway, so. Yeah, it looks like we've had a few. Every time it drops, it creates a new video. So people are gone, and then they have to come back. So
hopefully you found us again.
Sorry about this. It's going to be 4th and short. And I haven't had the chat up much. So if you've been chatting, I apologize. So 4th down and very short. And he's going to run right up the middle. He's going to get that first down, I'm pretty sure. So Houston rarely gets under center. So that was a strange play, but they did get to convert the first down.
Swan looks deep.
It's caught there by, who is that?
O'Neal.
O'Neal with the touchdown.
Touchdown catch and runs right into the end zone. So that puts Royals at 6 if they don't get the conversion.
So huge drive right there to end the half. We did get the ball to start. We did get the ball to start the half, so it'll be Winchester ball after halftime. Timeout, Royals. As we were mentioning there before we lost the stream, this is kind of the brackets, or not the brackets, but this is the teams in Sectional 38. You can see it's a very strong sectional. There's no real weak teams and some really, really strong teams. I think you would probably say that Heritage Christian and Sectional are the favorites in Sectional 38, but there's some really solid teams in Winchester, Eastern Hancock, Shenandoah, Northeastern that could easily battle with those teams as well. So important conversion here after the touchdown by O'Neal. And we'll see. So Swan is going to throw it. He's going to hit.
Conversion is good.
I don't know who that was. O'Neal.
O'Neal with the touchdown and conversion, putting the Royals at 14.
So 14-6, and
there's like 30 seconds, I think.
30 seconds remaining.
31.9.
So Really, really, really important drive there that the Royals were able to go right down the field and score quickly. And as we mentioned, halftime will be showing the Intro to Communications class halftime report. It's going to feature a interview with Mr. Barton, an interview with Houston Swan, the quarterback, interview with Daniel Salafranca. I wasn't sure how to pronounce his last name. So stay tuned for that.
Picked right up by the Winchester.
Ooh, good
defender.
tackle. Oh. And that looked like a little extra. I was surprised the flag. Surprised the flag didn't come out there.
All good things.
So important here. Defensively, keep everything in front. Don't let them get a score here in this last 30 seconds. I haven't paid attention if they've used any timeouts or not. And if we lose the stream and you lose this, apparently I think it's making new videos on Facebook and Twitter. So refresh our Facebook or Twitter page and come back.
Long throw.
Ooh, he dropped.
So
I think you saw Connor coming. And a drop there by the receiver for the Falcons. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
It's down to 20 seconds.
Oh, and there's going to be a penalty. I think it might be a delayed game. Nope.
The play clock expired, I think.
I don't know.
Wait, maybe not.
I couldn't tell. Okay. I thought it was a delayed game, but the signal didn't look like it for a moment. So delay a game.
No.
So that's going to push him back to 2nd and 15. If you're chatting, I apologize. We don't have it up. I'm trying not to use any internet cell phone signals. Trying to keep the stream going. Oh, they're going to do a little screen pass. Great. Oh,
boy.
Great. They read it. They knew it was coming. There's a penalty on the other side of the field. It's one of those times you see. I think the Royals really read that. That's the second time they've seen that screen pass, and that quarterback, the way he drops back is just it's
good read.
It doesn't look natural, I guess. So it is easier to pick up. And I'm not sure who tipped that. Did you see who tipped it?
78. I don't know who.
For us?
Yeah.
So it was a great read there on the defense to tip that ball, and then they made a great play to make the catch.
Caught it right afterwards.
So Hunter Knudsen. So, and the penalty is against the Falcons. And there's just 10.9 seconds remaining here until halftime. And so they're going to run it. They barely got the snap off before the time ran out. And so that's going to take us to halftime. The Royals leading 14-6. So what do you think there, Jocelyn? Pretty good first half for the Royals?
Pretty good first half.
So hopefully we can come out. Important to get a good stop on that first possession that Winchester will get the ball, and then hopefully they can build on this lead. So we are going to go and set this up for the halftime report. So hopefully you enjoy that, and we'll be back when it's over.
Thanks, Houston. I'm Allie.
And I'm Jocelyn.
And welcome to Eastern Hancock's Halftime Report. Today, during our halftime report, we're going to be recapping everything that happened during the fall season.
And now, on to boys tennis. The boys tennis team went overall 7-7 and improved from a 3-11 record from last year. At one singles, Cody Huff went 11-9, also a conference champion. At two singles, Nolan Stout went 10-10. And at three singles, Zeke Dixon went 13-6 and also won his sectional game.
And at one dubs, Brady Smith and John McDaniel went 7-13. And also at two dubs, Sammy Blocker and Bryce Winnan went 7-7. They were also conference champs. And for the middle school, girls went 12-0 and boys went 11-3.
I guess it's time to recap girls golf. This year they had a record-breaking season. They went 7-4 overall and 1-2 in the conference. Girls golf.
Yeah. The previous low score was a 197, and it was broken 3 different times by the team. The final low score record holding number is 188.
Yeah, and individual low score is our very own Jocelyn Duncan. She broke it twice, and the original score was 43, and she broke it, and she ended at 40.
Now on to cross country.
The middle school cross country team had a good season. Preston Merkley set the course record at Hauser in the Heritage Day Classic race with a time of 10 minutes and 17 seconds. The girls team, Olivia Evans, has won the girls cross country meet 2 years in a row.
For high school, our cross country team is still running in their season, with Daniel Campbell and Nick Edwards competing at the semi-state tomorrow morning. Also competing in the semi-state is our only girl runner, Ashton Willis, with a top time of 21 minutes and 13.2 seconds. Our boys team had an average time this year of 19 minutes and 58.2 seconds for their 5K. Our other boy runners include Skylar Sexton, Danny Salafranca, Lucan Edwards, Aaron Serberg, Luke McCartney, Brandon Cross, Caleb Mathis, Weston Bishop, and Garrett Henderson.
And now on for volleyball. The varsity team went 11 for 21 on the season, 2-7 on the conference. And Lily Hunt led the way with kills with 149, aces with 55, digs with 157, and assists with 176.
And Brie Tolley followed close behind for her digs with 153, and Paige Wickard had the second most assists with 159.
And for our JV volleyball, with the information that we have, they went 4-5 on the season. And for our middle school volleyball teams, the 8th grade team finished 13-6 in the season.
The 7th grade went 7-11.
And the 6th grade went 5-2 on the season. Congratulations for all their accomplishments, and good luck to them next year.
And now for high school football. Our regular season ended at 7-2. Houston Swan had a great regular season. He had 2,265 all-purpose yards and 31 touchdowns. Our offense was a powerhouse this season. Zach Arnold led the team in rushing yards with 242. Cole Rainbow had the most receiving yards with 530. And our defense was impenetrable as well. Garrett Friesen led the team with 100 tackles. And Tyler Vanderfleet had the most sacks with 5.5.
This season was great, and we can't wait to see how far we can go in the postseason. Now on to middle school football. 7th grade went 3 wins, 3 losses, and 2 ties. 8th grade ended up going 6-2. Great season for them, and good luck to them next year.
Hi, welcome to our Eastern Hancock Halftime Report, and we're going to be talking here with our starting quarterback, Houston Swan of the Eastern Hancock Royals. So obviously, Houston, you're going to be playing Winchester this weekend for the first round of sectionals. What are your thoughts as you go into the matchup about them?
I know it's going to be a really good game. They're a good team. They got a really good running back, and we're just going to have to play hard if we want to win.
So have you heard anything about the quarterback? Do you know? Have you been looking at him?
I haven't. I've mostly been focused on lapel this week, so I haven't done much research on Winchester.
So obviously last year, coming into this year, what do you think has contributed to your second season success?
The O-line, big time. You know, they're giving me time to pass, and the running backs are opening up holes for them to run through, and they're just doing phenomenal.
So obviously you started all the way through elementary school, basically high school, or middle school, and into high school. What do you think has contributed most from your middle school success? Now your first year, you got that under your belt. Now your second year, very well. 7-1 conference champions and had a lot of success. So what do you think has contributed to that?
Definitely my freshman year. That experience just helped so much, you know, getting the kinks out, because, you know, we had a bad year, had to figure out what didn't work, what does work now, and just improve on it.
All right, well, we'll take you back now to our news report and then get underway with the second half.
Now on to school news.
We're going to talk about the first day of school. The students started their first day of school on August 5th this year. It was a bittersweet moment of coming back to school to see friends, but it was really sad to say goodbye to summer. But with new principals and new sports seasons starting, it's actually pretty fun.
Eastern Hancock has been lucky enough to host 3 foreign exchange students this year from Spain.
That's right, we have recently had 2 leave, unfortunately. Blanca Rodriguez and Carmen Garcia. We also have one more, Danny Salafranca, who will be here until June.
And now we're going to hear from him. That's right, we're here with Danny Salafranca. Danny, how have you been?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. So what made you want to come to America?
I wanted to improve my level, and I wanted to learn a new experience, so I came here.
How have you enjoyed America so far?
A lot. I don't want to leave.
You like it?
I've only been 3 months here.
So how much preparation was there as far as learning a new language and adapting to a different lifestyle leading up to coming here?
It wasn't difficult because in Spain we started learning English since we are 3 years old.
So you've been pretty fluent in English just about your whole life?
Yeah, kind of.
How much better do you think you are at English ever since moving to America?
It has improved.
Quite a bit?
Yeah, I hope.
Do you intend to come back, like for college or anything like that?
Yeah, I want to do college here.
Is there a specific college you're looking at, or do you just want to
yes.
do college in America?
Yeah.
So what's the biggest difference you think between America and Spain?
I think in school, for example, it's much easier here. Then, like, for example, everything is more expensive here. And, I don't know, the weather, maybe.
All right, well, we'll get back underway with our halftime report.
Homecoming this year was on September 27th.
The junior class won overall with the Queen of Hearts.
And the football team was victorious against South Decatur.
The dance was on September 28th, and it was probably the biggest homecoming Eastern has had yet. It was really fun.
Now on to Kyle with his administration interview.
Hello, my name is Kyle, and I'm here with Mr. Barton. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule and meeting me today.
No problem, Kyle. Thanks for coming in.
How has the school changed ever since you've graduated from here?
Well, there's been some physical changes. The office is in a different place, and some of the classrooms have moved around. Most of the faces have changed. Mr. Poff is still around, and maybe Mrs. Beaver. She may not be happy for me to announce that to the world, but there's a couple teachers that are still here.
What have you enjoyed as your time as a principal here?
Just getting to meet everybody and getting to reconnect with the community after not being here for quite a few years. It's nice to come back and see a lot of familiar faces.
If you could describe EH in one word, what would it be and why?
Definitely the word family. And that's a word I've heard through the interview process. I've heard from students. I've heard from community members. The way this building and this community comes together as a family in times of need, and the number of events that happen here that are community service related and give students opportunities for leadership, it shows that commitment to continuing that family.
If there is one positive thing you can change here at EH, what would it be and why?
You know, I think we continue to look at ways to give leadership opportunities and opportunities for students to participate in the community, whether it's through working with businesses, getting opportunities outside the classroom like we talked about leadership-wise. That's something that needs to continue to grow for our students to be successful.
What kind of things are you looking forward to the rest of the year?
I'm looking forward to just continuing what we've started here this first part of the semester. We've done a nice job of, I think, Mr. Bowen and I coming in, getting to know the new teachers, getting to know the staff. I like to continue that and look for ways that we can continue to improve as the school year goes along.
Thank you for taking your time out of your day to visit with me.
Thanks, Kyle.
The Eastern Hancock Honor Society is putting on a trick-or-treat night here at our very own school from 6 to 8 on Halloween.
There will be candy at classroom doors for trick-or-treaters, a haunted house in the multipurpose room, and carnival games in the gym.
Admission to the event is either $1 or a non-perishable food item, which will go toward helping your fellow Royals in various ways.
Trick-or-treaters of any age are welcome to participate. We encourage everyone to come out and enjoy the event with your family and friends.
Now on to Wes and Kyle.
Hi, this has been our Intro to Communications class. Thank you for tuning in and watching all of our halftime reports during the football season.
We will be back in December with more halftime reports during our basketball season.
Thanks for watching! I forgot to do that.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
In for Bob Lovell, this is Greg Rakestraw, but the star of the show is with us, and that is the Commissioner of the IHSA, and Bobby Cox. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Greg. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I hope you're doing well. You don't have much of a choice because you're too busy not to be doing anything else other than well during the month of October. Let's see, this past weekend, and including this weekend as well, you've got like 6 or 7 different state tournaments going on. Does that sound about right?
That's about right. We're very busy. We concluded our flag football championships last weekend at Grand Park in Westfield, and congratulations to the Mooresville Pioneers as our state champion. Great venue, thanks to the city of Westfield and Grand Park for what they do. We also crowned a state tennis champion, Carmel High School, again fighting off North Central 3-2 in a great tennis match, great enthusiasm, great sportsmanship. Always glad to see that occur. And we go right into another weekend of many, many events. We've got the rest of the tennis tournament. Singles and doubles are going to be played this weekend. Cross-country semi-states, soccer semi-states, volleyball regionals. Almost every tournament except football is in vogue right now. So we're busy, and it's a good time to be a high school fan.
All right, no doubt about that. Let's go back to unified flag football. What did you learn? What did you see from a growth standpoint from year 1 of the tournament to year number 2?
Well, we went up from 24 schools to 37 schools that started in the sectional. So that's a nice increase of growth in our tournament. I saw better organization by all the schools. You got to go through it one year to kind of figure out where to go and how to do things and how to set your teams up. And I saw better organization, great enthusiasm as always. The opportunity for kids with and without intellectual disabilities to play together and represent their school is a very special opportunity, and very pleased with how it all turned out. Great venue, and I think we'll probably go back there for years to come. The folks there at Grand Park did a great job. The field worked out well. There was another event going on in the facility at the same time, and we actually had some people bleed over and come over and watch flag football from the other event. So I thought it was a really good day, and I think we can learn from that. We'll have a post-event meeting with the folks up at Grand Park coming up next couple of weeks and look to the future.
How would you describe the partnership that you have built now with Special Olympics of Indiana?
Well, it's a tremendous partnership. It started over 7 years ago. It was an outgrowth of our student advisory committee when I challenged those young people to give back to their communities and find an organization that's in all 92 counties, just like our membership is, and be able to give back and give back to your community for what they've given you, the opportunity to play for your school and all the things that the school does for you. And so that partnership has grown. We have 4 unified sports. 2 are sponsored by the IHSA. 2 are sponsored by Special Olympics. We have track and field and flag football. They have bocce and bowling. The goal that their former president and CEO, Mike Furnish, and I had at the beginning of this conversation was to ensure that we have an opportunity for these young people to play in every season of the IHSA school year. So fall, winter, and spring, we have something for those kids to participate in. And it continues to grow. Our Champions Together program has touched over 165 schools, and I'm sure that there'll be more to come in the years following. And I'm very pleased and very humbled by how we've grown our inclusion of our students with intellectual disabilities, and the opportunity for them to represent their school is very special.
All right, a quick word about tennis, because, again, the team state championship, as you mentioned, took place on Saturday, but the individuals, as far as singles and doubles, all are still going. Those will wrap up this weekend on Friday and Saturday. What is it like having those 2 concurrent tournaments run together?
Well, it's a unique tournament, because the way the singles and doubles works is if you go undefeated at the number 1 singles position or the number 1 doubles position once you enter the tournament, you can continue to advance even if your team doesn't go. And so it's kind of a unique tournament. So when you get to the regional, you're going to have some singles and doubles play as well at that team regional. Same thing's true at the semi-state and at the state. So those teams that are undefeated at the state now go on and they play in this tournament this weekend. We have 9 doubles teams that are undefeated going from the sectional forward now to this coming weekend. And so it's a great tournament. It's a great opportunity to watch these really good tennis players play, and fun to watch, and we hope that we have some good weather and we can get it done outdoors.
All right, sounds good. Now, while we have state championships next weekend in cross country as well as soccer, and the following weekend in volleyball, and you've already mentioned kind of where those tournaments are in terms of their path to a state championship, football begins for 1A through 4A, and for just a couple of schools in 5A. It is now a 6-week gauntlet for football going forward from this Friday. Your thoughts about the start of the state football tournament?
Well, I've always said I think the state football tournament is the toughest tournament to win. You got 6 weeks, first of all. You got so many bodies out there. Some kid can get hurt. You got weather to deal with. You got differing surfaces to deal with. There are a lot of varying factors, and the tournament to me seems wide open.
All right, we are back to start of the third quarter. Hope you enjoyed the halftime report by my Intro to Communications class, and then Commissioner's Corner by the IHSAA. The Winchester Falcons will receive first. JP's going to kick it.
Royals are quick to shut them down.
Yeah. Was that JP that kicked it? Or did they? I don't know. I've been having trouble seeing the kicks. But first and 10. Winchester was really a back-and-forth game there. Both teams 6-6, and then the Royals drove right down the field right before halftime to take this 14-6 lead. And Campbell's going to run off to the right side. He got a big hole, and he might break it, and Olivo has a touchdown-saving tackle there. Because if he gets past him, he's
yeah, awesome save by Olivo.
That's going to be
if he would have gotten loose, then
yeah.
that would have been a touchdown.
Yeah. So good first play there by the Falcons. Again, the big focus. Oh, we have a timeout, Royals. So I'm guessing there's something that Coach Armstrong did not like there, and he's one that he's ready to make sure that they understand what's going on here. And quick timeout here in the second half. He's got 107 wins in his career, 88 losses. Has been a coach at quite a few places, including all around Hancock County at New Palestine and at Mount Vernon. So he definitely saw something there that he did not like. And so it's going to be first down and 10. And much better defensively
great
there.
Great defensive play.
Sotelo and O'Neill. Going to run him out of bounds for basically no gain. Yeah, I just want to make sure that when you are listening, you know what's going on. Sometimes we have been dropping the stream tonight, so meaning we're not shutting it off. It's just we're losing enough signal to be able to stream it, and so it just shuts down. So if that happens, just go back and refresh where you were. And, big run there by the Falcons again. And that's going to be a first down. But like I said, if it does drop again, just go back to the EH Sports Network Facebook page or Twitter page or the EH Athletics YouTube channel and refresh, and hopefully a new video will show up with the new stream. Going to run off the right side. Campbell is going to gain about 4 to 5. Really, they ran the ball really well. I know Jocelyn's in a position right now where she cannot see. So this right end of the field is she can't see very well. So, but they've moved the ball in the first half. Similarly, just penalties had stopped them. So they're gonna run. He's gonna get close to the goal line. He fumbles it, but it's
ball got loose. I saw.
So he had a good pick up there. Got a first down. Fumbled the ball, but it went out of bounds. And so it's going to be first and goal for the Falcons about the 4-yard line. So the Royals score right before halftime, and Winchester is responding in the second half. First possession here of the second half. And they're going to run it off the right side, and it looks like they're going to score. So it's touchdown, Falcons. And that's going to close the score to 14-12.
Quick touchdown.
Yeah, it's just 2 minutes and 8 seconds really to move right down the field and score. And they're going to go for 2 here to try to tie this ball game up. They're going to run off the right side. And
looks like it won't be good.
So the Royals are going to hang on to a 2-point lead, which is really important. The Royals can score and get a 2-point conversion. You force the Falcons to start chasing points, and so the important stop right there. Like we said, they moved the ball really well in the first half. So it's no surprise that they come out and just move the ball right down the field and score a touchdown to open off the third quarter. Hopefully we can get some things on this other end of the field here. I definitely would be aware of any short kicks, be ready to field anything. JP Fox and Cole Rainbolt back deep, but they're not going to kick it to him.
Picked up by Friesen.
So they're not going to give JP or Cole a chance to return, really, tonight. Both teams seem to be kicking it short like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be at the 42-yard line. And hopefully they can keep that offensive momentum going from the end of the first half. So Johnson right up the middle there, gain of about 4 to 5. Saw a lot of our passing game depended on how much pressure was getting on Houston. So hopefully our offensive line can solve some of those problems, give Houston a little bit more time to throw than this third quarter.
Yeah, that's really important.
Oh, and as I say that, they take him down.
Yeah, just like that.
And that's a block attack set.
So their defensive line is kind of giving our offensive line some troubles, and it's definitely been a huge factor in this ball game tonight. When Houston's had time to throw, he's done really well, but third and about 10. Swan's going to throw. Rainbolt's open.
Rainbolt.
And he breaks a tackle and does get enough for the first.
Oh, I thought he stayed in bounds, but I guess not.
So he's right at the first down marker. So he nearly. So they are going to be a first down, but it was close. He made a move, and he must have just stepped on the line.
Ooh.
Oh, pass was just hard to handle there by Cole on the other side.
So much pressure on Swan.
Yeah.
These past possessions.
Yeah, seems like he's running immediately as soon as the ball is snapped.
Can't really get set up to do anything.
I'm not sure if we have major offensive line changes from past games or not. Oh, right up the middle, Jacob Johnson. He's going to get a first down. So that's going to be first down Royals. Good run there by Jacob. So they're up to the 37-yard line. Johnson's going to run again, and there's a flag.
Looked like another first down.
So Houston takes a shot there, and he didn't even have the ball. So I think the coaches coaches for Eastern Hancock are kind of mad because they gave Houston a shot there, and he didn't even have the ball. But that's going to call a hold on the Royals. Pretty good crowd for this hour and about 15-minute trip. So it's going to be, short little screen pass. JP runs. Got to run north and south.
Yes. Running
Made some
laterally.
good moves to get where he got to, but so it's second down and 10, so they're about back at the normal or the regular line of scrimmage. Houston's looking to throw a little more time.
More time. He is starting to run.
Okay, so he actually had more time there and then decided to run. Could be a factor where they maybe dropped more people to guard the receivers instead of rushing as much.
Yeah.
So a gain of about 6, so it makes it a much more manageable 3rd and about 4. Johnson up the middle, but doesn't go anywhere, really. Maybe just a couple yards.
And I'll bring your Black and White defense to a 4th and 3.
What do you think here?
They got to get this first down.
It's a big play, isn't it? So big play here. 4th and about 3. Play clock down to 8 seconds. And they are going to hand it off to Johnson. He cuts it up.
Will he get the first down?
It is pretty close. So he did a nice job at kind of planting and cutting up north and south, and it's going to be close. And a big play. Big. Oh, they're going to say short.
Oh.
So they didn't even measure it.
Wow. So Winchester will get the ball.
I'm a little surprised they didn't measure it at all, but it seemed close enough to measure to me. But Jacob made a good effort, got right to the line, but so that's a huge break in this game. And the Royals need to find a way to stop the Falcons'
Get the
offense.
ball right back.
Campbell's going to run. Gain of about 4. Apologize if you've been chatting. I don't have it up. So we trying to save as much bandwidth. It looks like we're well over 100 viewers between Facebook and YouTube. So thank you for watching tonight. 2nd down at about 5. And good defense.
Tackle.
Who was
Schultz
that?
on the grab.
Connor Schultz. Great job by Connor. I pulled the chat back up. $122, not counting Twitter.
Wow.
So share it out there. Let people know. 3rd down in about 4 or 5. And good job.
Caden Sotelo.
Good job, Caden. So that's going to bring a 4th down, and maybe they're going to punt here. Cole's going back as if he's going to receive a punt. So that's a good job by the defense stepping up after Winchester just drove right down the field last time. Get a quick 3 and out and get the ball back. Ooh, look like
It's going to be punted.
It is going to bounce. They're going to get the ball about the 42-yard line.
4 minutes and 15 seconds.
So, yeah, like I said, I have the chat open. It's just not open all the time. Maybe if I could figure out how to not let my phone go to sleep. So, 1st down and 10 for the Royals.
Swan to Fox.
Oh.
Kind of gets caught up.
Oh, and we've got a flag in there late. It's in a position that's probably going to be against the Royals. And you can't have penalties, really.
Right.
That's what stopped us. We've been having to. Now we're looking at a 1st and 20, and
there's the holding call.
Yeah. A lot of times we've just stopped ourselves at this point. I'm not sure how many penalties that is, but it seems like a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And a draw play, and Winchester defends it really well. And the Royals lose yardage, quite a bit of yardage actually. And now you're looking at a 2nd and 20 something. Swan is going to pass. He's going to throw it deep.
Oh.
And they're going to get back. Who was that? JP. So it's going to be a much more manageable 3rd and about 11 instead of 3rd and about 25. So good little pass and catch from Swan to Fox. Swan looks to throw.
Swan's going to go to Fox again.
Yeah, looked like about the same. Looked like about the same route, same play. This time it's incomplete. So what are they going to do here? This is one of those things where I think if it was regular season, I would not be surprised for us to go for it here. But you're talking tournament time right here.
Yeah, so that's exactly what they're going to do. Fox is right there on the tackle.
Yeah, good tackle there. And so the Royals punt. And like I said, if that was week 3 or 4, I'm pretty confident we would have went for that right there. But this isn't a win or go home situation in a close 2-point ball game.
It safe.
It's the first time that we've played Winchester, and I'm trying to think of how many years. It's closing in on 40-plus some years of Eastern Hancock football. And good job there.
Well defended.
Is it Sotelo again?
Yes.
Yep. Sotelo kind of just took that away.
We were talking about how he tackles and how it's just something about it just makes it much more noticeable.
Yeah, he's very quick. A lot of times it seems like he's by himself, I think, too.
Yeah, he's always at the right place.
So it's
just a good defender.
Yep. And had really an outstanding season, offensively and defensively. One wide out for the Falcons. Then they run a man in motion. And they run right up the middle. He's got a hole. He kind of stumbles. He's going to get a first down. So that was Tippett, I believe, with the run. And just a lot of fakes trying to figure out who has the ball, and did a nice job and confused the Royals and had a big hole. They're going to run with Campbell again. And he's got a big run again. Back-to-back big runs for Winchester. And they're on the move. It's got to be close to this end of this third quarter.
2 minutes and 5 seconds.
It's just interesting the two different styles in a football game in such a close matchup still. So Campbell still moving forward.
That looks close to first down. I think it's short.
Oh, and there's a penalty flag. So it's going to be a hold against the Falcons.
Seen this a lot tonight.
Yeah. It's kind of seems like it's going to be which team's going to overcome the penalties.
Right.
Who's going when you have a penalty, who is going to be able to overcome it? And really, the Royals have struggled when they've gotten a penalty. Very rarely have they been able to overcome the penalties, and a few times Winchester has. So that's going to push him back. Oh, Laney. Laney joined is watching.
Oh, hello, Laney.
Intro to communications class. Sorry, I don't know how long ago you sent that, but I just looked. So big play here, first and long. And Campbell right up, and he's going to be, he may go right here. And he is going to score a touchdown. So huge play right there for the Falcons. It's going to give them the first lead of the game, I believe. I think we scored first. So that's Winchester's first lead, and here they're going to be going for two. We'll see that replay when we come back after this 2-point conversion attempt. Super athlete. That's what I was afraid of. You get him out in the open. There's not too many people that's going to catch an athlete like that. So 2-point conversion attempt. And he's going to run. And the Royals look like they've stopped it, and they have. So it's going to be 18-14. With a minute and 3 seconds here in this third quarter. Let's see if I can get that replay up here.
The Royals cannot get discouraged or lose any momentum.
So it looks
from
like
this play.
Right. It looks like it's about a 43-yard touchdown. And Cole Campbell kind of burst right through the line of scrimmage, and then once he gets to this point, it's just him and Rainbolt. And the speed down the sideline for the touchdown. So here we are. Again, we talked about it. Winchester's had some penalties, and they've been able to.
We've had the same penalties.
We've had a lot of similar. So the first time the Royals have trailed tonight, see how they respond. Oh, I didn't want to refresh. I keep forgetting I don't want to do that because it resets.
59 seconds left in this third quarter.
Johnson straight up the middle on first down. Gain of about 1. Under 30 seconds here in the third quarter. Oh, and they get it to Swan. He's going to go down for the sack. All right, we're back. Sorry. Once again, we dropped the stream. I'm not sure when we dropped it because we're not always looking down at the screen. We're looking out at the game. But that was the end of the third quarter. And so we're getting ready to start with the fourth quarter with the Winchester Falcons leading 18-14. Any thoughts? What we need to do here in this fourth quarter?
Have to keep up the energy.
Yep,
we can't quit.
Right. Got to have good energy. Got to respond. I think that's the most important thing. How do you respond in these situations?
Yeah. I know Royals are used to having leads. And this is a time where down by 4.
So hopefully we can respond here. It's going to be Royals football here to start this fourth quarter. And it's a really long 3rd and 20.
Houston is running.
He throws it deep.
Oh, no.
JP.
Oh, my gosh.
Makes the catch. Nice job, JP Fox.
JP Fox makes the catch.
So, I mean, that's a small. Oh, there's a flag.
Oh.
Illegal man downfield. So, flags destroying the Royals tonight. So.
Almost had it.
So, almost a great play that I did make that replay. So, I don't know who was downfield and if we'll even have time to get to it, but lots of pressure here. I'm looking for someone to go downfield. There's nobody downfield. Nobody downfield. Oh, maybe by a yard.
Goodness.
That was questionable, but great play by JP coming back to the ball.
Mm-hmm. That was a great catch.
So I'm not sure who they were calling downfield, but according to that replay, I didn't see. Oh, Swan's going to be – he's going to throw it. It's going to be caught.
Oh.
But it's going to be about 3 to 4 yards short. So great throw and catch from Swan to Sotelo.
It was a play that was needed.
Now you have the option.
Yeah.
So before, I think we were in a punt-only situation. 4th and 4 here. Swan is going to throw it. He's going to go to JP, and he's going to make the catch for a first down. So no shock that Swan's going to go to JP in that situation. Right. The junior's been the Royals really struggled with overcoming penalty situations, and right there they got one. So hopefully that can turn the tide. So we've tried to run with Jacob a few times as well here on first down, and Winchester's done a nice job at stuffing him at the line. 2nd and 10. Swan gets away from the pressure, and he's going to run. There's nobody over there.
Swan gets a first down and some.
Yes.
It was a good run.
Yep. So good job. He got away from the initial pressure, and then there was nobody. Everybody was back covering receivers, and nobody there to defend Swan running.
Not sure if that was intended or not.
Yeah, I think that was all Houston improvising from the situation. Swan draw play up to Johnson. He does have some room. And good tackle there by the Falcons.
That'd be freezing, I think.
Oh, was that who it was? So we had looked like it had a lot more potential, and Winchester makes a great tackle in the open field. 2nd and 6. Swan is going to throw. He's going to go deep to O'Neal. Just overthrown. What's the chances that we've been on this end of the field this whole game?
Probably 10-1.
So 3rd down and about 6. Nearly a great play there, though. Swan got away from the coverage or the pressure, and O'Neal was really close to catching, pulling that one in. Swan throws JP. So it's going to be short, but I'm going to expect them to probably go for it. So we've been using that play over and over and over and over.
Right.
And they're going to run it right up the middle. Jacob's going to pound it in there for a first down. I keep saying Jacob. Is it Garrett now or is it Jacob?
Oh, I don't know if Jacob's in or not.
Sorry, I've been keep saying Jacob, but
he's been the primary runner for the game.
But I think it was Garrett. Keep saying the wrong name. Sorry, Garrett.
This is beyond my point of sight, my line of vision.
So here Houston looks.
And
he's getting pressured.
Flag.
Oh.
Flag on the play.
So it's going to be pass interference against the defense. So Swan did a great job at getting away from the pressure, and then I'm not sure who was coming back to the ball, who that was, maybe Cole. Cole or Houston got thrown for or called for an intentional grounding earlier in that similar situation. And so it was good that he found someone to try to throw to. And there's a lot of discussion here by the officials, so Winchester is not happy about the call, but it's going to be a penalty. It's going to move the ball inside the 20-yard line. Winchester fans
disagree with the call.
Disagree. Coaches disagree. So it's going to be about the 14-yard line or so.
Swan 2. Sure who that is.
Is that Rainbolt? Rainbolt's going to go to the goal line.
He gets in for the touchdown, I think.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Royals.
So touchdown Cole Rainbolt, pass from Houston Swan, and the Royals take the lead back.
So Royals get the lead back. It's a good run by Rainbolt.
Yeah, he made some great moves there after the catch and dove into the end zone. The goal line's so hard to see, so we're basically, because it's a different color, but you're basically looking for the official signal. So 2-point conversion attempt. Delay a game.
Delay game offense.
So that's going to move him back 5 more yards to the 7. Changes the play calling situation. I'm sure they have a list of plays that they typically use for 2-point conversions, and now you're using a little bit different set of plays in this situation, I would assume. Swan's going to throw it out, and it's
touchdown.
Caught. The 2-point conversion's
O'Neal
good.
With the catch. Awesome catch.
Yeah, great throw and catch there. O'Neal's had a really good end of the second half of the season.
He's a good running back.
Yeah, so he's done a nice job at this second half of the season. And really helped fill that void also of losing Zach to injury as well. So the Royals take a 22-18 lead with how much time we got?
We've got 8 minutes and 26 seconds.
8 minutes and 26 seconds. Winner advances to next week. I believe last time I looked, Heritage Christian, or heard that Heritage Christian was defeating Northeastern, which would be the game that the winner of this will play against. If that holds true, it'll be, if Eastern wins, it would be Heritage Christian at Eastern. If Winchester wins, the game would be at Winchester at Heritage Christian. That's the first time I feel like we've kicked deep.
Yeah, that was
tonight.
That's a nice long punt.
So here's that bracket. So playing the winner of Heritage Christian Northeastern. And after it was a 6-6 game real early, 6-6, a lot of points here since halftime. Campbell takes it off the right side, and in good little 6-yard gain. Campbell's a senior, kind of their stud player. And he doesn't want this to be his last game. He's really giving it his all. And great athlete, like we've mentioned before. It's going to be second and about 4. Low snap.
Low snap.
And really late flag. Not sure what the call is. Kind of pointed toward the Royals, so they're going to call a face mask against the Royals.
Wow.
And that's going to add on to that run. There's an injury here for the Falcons. So we're going to do a quick commercial break. And we'll come back after
I don't
that.
think of this as a high school weight room. It's more like a high school classroom. I'm learning how to manage my time here. I'm learning that it's important to have goals and that it takes persistence and commitment to reach them. Learning that the best way to lead is by example.
Indiana High School Sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
All right, so we're back. Maybe. Looks like it froze up. There we go. And a face masking penalty moves the ball almost to the 50-yard line. And the snap there to Campbell. Good defense
great
there.
Defense by Royals.
Much needed stop right there. Can't see numbers.
Number 8.
8. That's Spear. And maybe Settergren as well in there.
Awesome stop.
Well, that's what we need a few of those, as they just seem to be grinding out those 5-yard gains, and then every now and then they'll break one. So second and about 14. And
Another
good defense
stop.
again. So great defense there. Looked like maybe Hunter Knutson in there, fired up, telling the crowd he got in it on that tackle. I was talking with Hunter the other day in the hallway about good to seeing him out there because he's had some injury problems the last two years, and so talking to him about it's so good to see him being able to play this year and contribute and be injury-free so far. So good, huge play, third down right here and about 16. And he's going to throw it deep. Rainbow over there defending, and he picks it off.
Interception.
And Rainbow's going to return over. And seems like doesn't like replays very well tonight. So he does look to throw. Cole does a great job at staying with him the whole way and just makes a great play on the ball. And
I couldn't tell who caught it for that split second until I saw him start taking off at the ball.
So it's going to be 5 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. And they try to draw play, but nothing there. So the first turnover, I believe, I don't think either team's fumbled or threw an interception until that play right there.
So that was the first interception.
Time one. Swan's going to throw a quick pass.
Oh.
Hang on to it.
Kind of hesitates.
Yep. So they went with kind of a safe pass there. Safe pass to Rainbolt. And here we have a 3rd and long. It's 4 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here. Be interesting to see what kind of how aggressive we are offensively here. Oh, the blitz and a sack on Swan.
And a huge sack on the play by number 80, Braden Jenkins.
So he blitzed off the near side and nobody even picked him up, and it was too late. So I'm sure they're going to punt it here. Got to be careful. Campbell's the one returning these punts. So got to be really careful about where you place this.
Swan will punt.
It is going to bounce and take a sideways bounce, and it's going to go out about the 27-yard line. The Royals unable to take advantage of the Cole Rainbow interception. And Winchester now has the ball with 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining with the chance to drive down the field and retake the lead. It's been a really good game tonight, though.
I know.
And the handoff there. It looked like he's going to throw it, though.
He is.
And they are saying incomplete, out of bounds. So tried a little trickery, flipped it to the run. Oh. Sorry about it freezing up so often. It's still frozen. Hopefully we get it back here soon. Not sure. Hopefully a cord didn't get unplugged upstairs, because that's what it sometimes does when it freezes this long. So there it comes back. So 3rd and about 8. I'm sorry I wasn't watching. I guess
just a short game.
I should have probably been talking instead of watching it frozen screen. So huge play right here. And then the next play will be a huge play.
Yeah.
If this one, because we're at that point of the game. And he's going to run right up the middle. Is a big hole. And he's going to get the first down. Braden Tippett with the great run there. We've been talking a lot about Campbell, but Tippett's been very good as well. Tippett just a sophomore. So 2 sophomore quarterbacks tonight. So a new set of downs, first down and 10 for the Falcons. And Campbell's got an opening, and he nearly breaks it. Every time he has the ball in a little bit of space, I just get real nervous.
He just explodes.
Second down and a short 2 yards. 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining here in this ball game. And great play there by Sotelo.
Maybe lost 1 or 2.
Yep. So Sotelo trips him up from behind. Not sure. I haven't seen if Connie's watching from Arizona. But
so no gain on that play.
So a huge play there by Caden. Just got enough of him to knock him off his feet. So 3rd and about 2. A minute and something, 20. And kind of being patient, and he's going to get the first down, but not by much. Looks like they're going to call a timeout. I'm not sure how many timeouts they've called at this point. Not something I really typically keep in my head during a game, but that's going to stop the clock. A minute and 14 left here in the ball game. So we've talked a lot about the offense this whole season. The offense has done big numbers, and the season kind of comes right here down to the defense and them stepping up. So hopefully the defense can come together, contain. It seems like a lot of Tippett and Campbell. So the primary 2 people to defend.
Yeah.
So if you know people that want to see the end of this game, make sure you share it, retweet, let people know. Hopefully we do not drop the stream in this last minute 13. If we do, I will try my hardest to get it back up. So Tippett is going to carry it off. Oh, no. I'm not. Oh, it's a free ball. 2 people will have it. I think they're trying to figure out. I think both players have it. But both players have it. The ball goes to the offense. So now they call a timeout again. It's 50 seconds remaining. So Coach Jones out on the field quickly yelling for that timeout. But couldn't really tell. It looked like it could have been intercepted. It looked like it could have been caught. It was one of those that we were waiting for the officials to tell us what was happening.
Under a minute left in this quarter.
Yep, and now they have either 1 timeout left or no timeouts left. See what our numbers are like.
Yeah, so this is definitely a great game.
My numbers haven't changed in a while, so it might be just froze up. So hopefully we have a lot of people watching. If you 53 on Facebook. And I hope we haven't lost YouTube. There we go, 84 on YouTube.
Awesome.
So big play here. He's going to run off the side. They're going to pass it. It's going to be way overthrown. And And so it's going to be a 3rd and about 3 with about 44 seconds remaining. Yeah, we're at 137 viewers, and that's not counting Twitter. So I would say this is easily by far our most watched stream of the season.
Broke the record.
Or ever. So thank you for watching tonight, and especially considering we've dropped it about 5 or 6 times. So I appreciate you sticking with us here. 3rd down and 3. And going to go off the left side. He does get the first down. It is going to be a first down, but clock is running, or it will be running. They're going to
39 seconds.
So Winchester used to huddling. They're back huddling right now, and the clock's going to be starting here right now. So wasting a lot of time in a huddle.
Clock is running.
32 seconds remaining. We'll try to keep you updated. 1st and 10 from about the 39-yard line.
Long
deep pass. And, breaks the first tackle. And he does get out of bounds. So
18 seconds.
The difference there, if you make that tackle in bounds right there, the clock's still running. So now it's 18.9 seconds.
Oh, boy.
It is coming down to these last few plays, and it's all on the defense right now, stepping up. Hey, getting a stop. At most, Winchester has 1 timeout left. They may be out.
We need to see some big defense coming out of the Royals right now.
1st and 10. Got to get some sure. He's got a lot of time. He throws it deep. He is open. They're going to say it hit the ground. So it was close.
Wow. Okay, that was very close. I
wasn't confident that hit the ground from here. So nearly a huge play there. 10.2 seconds remaining.
It would have been so big.
Yeah, I didn't get the replay because I kind of didn't want to see it.
No, I don't. We don't.
To be honest, I kind of didn't want to know. So maybe I'll watch that later. But huge 10 seconds, 2nd down, and 10 from the 25. Pressure this time. They're going to get to him, and that's going to be a sack, and I don't think they're going to be able to stop it. So the clock is, they did call a timeout. So it's our last timeout right there, 4.8 seconds. And it's all going to be this play right here.
Defensive play. This could very well be the last play of this game.
So great pressure. I didn't even pay attention to who it was.
I didn't either. I was
excited.
Made the tackle.
Yes, and I didn't hit the replay button, so apologize for slacking there. But we're up to 99 just on YouTube.
Wow.
So
that's the most.
Yeah, we had 78 on YouTube. Is I think it's the most I've seen on YouTube, and 67 on Facebook, and probably a bunch on Twitter. We just don't see those numbers.
Very nail-biting.
Yeah, you can see right now, defense, we already have 4 people standing at the goal line, ready to defend the goal line. 2 other players at the 15-yard line, and the other one's looking to get some pressure. I would definitely know where Cole Campbell is, and then try to get some pressure here. So here it is. This is the game. This is the season. 6.8 seconds. And they are going to get. Yes, we are live. Okay. We have no camera feed. They've already cut it off. I don't know when it shut off. I hope you saw the end of the game. If you didn't,
very nail-biting.
The ball was thrown. It was hit, deflected out of bounds, and the Royals win. And so I don't know when the stream stopped. So I apologize with those issues tonight. But the most important part is Royals 22, Winchester 18. They advance the next week against either Heritage Christian or Northeastern. Last time I saw, Heritage Christian was winning. The game will be home. We want to talk real quick about Again, that's a final score if you're just now finding us again. The Royals did win. I don't know when it stopped. Player of the game. You have some candidates?
I haven't thought about it yet.
I know. It was like we were so focused.
Interception.